Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's sending shockwaves through the AI world. Imagine this. Downloading a piece of software could land you in prison for 20 years and cost you $100 million. Sounds like something out of a dystopian movie, right? Well, that's the potential reality facing anyone in the US who downloads or uses certain Chinese AI technologies, specifically DeepSeek, if a proposed bill becomes law. This isn't just about code. It's about geopolitics, innovation, and the very future of AI. Are we on the verge of an AI Cold War? Let's break it down. Okay, so what's the deal with this bill? Essentially, it aims to criminalize the download and use of specific Chinese AI technologies, citing national security concerns. DeepSeek, a powerful AI model developed in China, is specifically mentioned. The penalties are incredibly steep, up to 20 years in prison and a $100 million fine. The justification? The potential for these AI technologies to be used for espionage, cyber attacks, or other malicious activities. But is this a valid concern, or is it overkill? That's what we're going to explore. Let's start with the immediate, obvious impact. First off, U.S. companies are going to face significantly increased compliance costs. Imagine the legal headaches. They'll need to invest heavily in auditing and monitoring systems to make absolutely sure they aren't inadvertently using or benefiting from DeepSeek or any other banned Chinese AI. This means legal fees, technology upgrades, and extensive employee training. Think about the small startups already struggling to compete. This could be a death sentence for some. And what about research and development? U.S. research institutions and companies that were previously using DeepSeek for things like benchmarking and comparison will now have to scramble for alternative solutions. This could slow down innovation and drive up costs. It's like tying one hand behind their back. Finally, and perhaps most obviously, this bill is going to seriously strain U.S.-China relations. We're already in a tense situation, and this could easily escalate things, potentially leading to retaliatory measures that further restrict U.S. access to the Chinese market or technology. It's a dangerous game of tit for tat. Now, let's look at the ripple effects. In the short term, U.S.-based AI companies might actually see a boost. With DeepSeek and other Chinese models effectively blocked, they could gain a temporary advantage. This could lead to increased investment and hiring in the U.S. AI sector. Sounds good, right? But hold on. This isn't necessarily a long-term win. We could also see a shift in global AI investment, with venture capital moving away from Chinese AI companies and towards U.S. or other non-Chinese alternatives. This could reshape the entire global AI landscape. And here's another angle. The focus on national security risks associated with AI could lead to a surge in demand for AI security solutions. Cybersecurity firms specializing in AI threat detection and mitigation could see a boom in business. This includes the development of tools to identify and protect against sneaky adversarial attacks on AI systems. It's a whole new arms race in the digital world. Okay, let's zoom out and consider the long-term, broader socioeconomic impact. This is where things get really interesting and potentially worrying. By limiting access to potentially superior or more efficient AI models like DeepSeek, the U.S. could actually stifle innovation in the long run. Competition is a key driver of progress. Artificially limiting the field of competitors could lead to stagnation. Think about it. If you only have one brand of car available, are they really going to push the boundaries of design and performance? The narrative surrounding this bill, with its focus on national security threats and the potential misuse of AI, could also contribute to a broader public fear and mistrust of AI technologies. This could hinder adoption in some sectors and slow down progress. And let's not forget the ethical concerns about technological protectionism. Is it the government's role to protect domestic industries from foreign competition, especially in emerging technologies? This could spark a huge debate about the balance between national security, economic competitiveness, and free trade. What happens when the U.S. starts blocking AI, then Europe does the same, and then China? We're heading down a slippery slope. Here's another critical point. If this bill is successful in restricting access to Chinese AI models, it could create a skills gap in the U.S. workforce. U.S. workers may simply lack the expertise to work with and compete against these models, hindering their ability to participate in the global AI market. We need to be training our workforce to understand and utilize the best AI tools available, regardless of their origin. This could also discourage international collaboration in AI research and development. Scientists and researchers may be hesitant to work with U.S.-based institutions due to concerns about restrictions and compliance with the new law. It's like building a wall around American innovation. All right, let's talk about risks. Starting with the technical side. A ban on Chinese AI could limit access to valuable advancements and diverse approaches in AI development. This could stifle the overall pace of innovation in the U.S. Think about all the research and development that could be lost. Attempts to circumvent the restrictions could also lead to increased efforts in reverse engineering or industrial espionage, creating new security vulnerabilities and risks. It's like playing whack-a-mole. You solve one problem and create 10 more. And what about the AI development itself? If the bill passes, it could lead to a stagnation of AI development in the U.S. as companies are less likely to invest in AI technologies that may be banned in the future. It's like putting the brakes on progress. Now, let's move on to the business risks. The proposed bill outlines severe financial penalties for individuals and companies that violate the restrictions. We're talking potentially crippling financial losses. The bill could also disrupt the AI market, creating uncertainty for investors and businesses. This could lead to a decrease in investment in AI technologies and a slowdown in the development of new AI models. It's a recipe for chaos. U.S. companies that rely on or collaborate with Chinese AI developers could face a competitive disadvantage if the bill is passed. This could lead to a loss of market share and a decrease in revenue. It's like cutting off a vital limb. The bill could also disrupt the supply chain for AI-related products and services, leading to delays and increased costs. Everything becomes more complicated and expensive. And let's not forget reputational damage. Companies associated with Chinese AI technology could suffer reputational damage, even if they are not directly violating the proposed law. It's guilt by association. Investors and companies involved with DeepSeek or other Chinese AI technologies face significant risks due to the potential for fines, legal action, and market devaluation. The stakes are incredibly high. Remember when NVIDIA's stock price fell after DeepSeek's release? That indicates a potential business risk for companies reliant on AI chip sales if Chinese AI models gain significant traction. This bill could escalate trade tensions between the U.S. and China, potentially leading to further restrictions and disruptions in other sectors. It's a domino effect. And finally, the bill could face legal challenges based on arguments of free speech, due process, or violation of international trade agreements. The outcome of these challenges is uncertain and could further disrupt the market. It's a legal minefield. Finally, let's address the ethical risks. Restricting access to diverse AI models could limit the ability to address bias and discrimination in AI systems. Different AI models may have different biases, and restricting access to certain models could lead to a lack of diversity in the AI systems that are used in the U.S. We need to be aware of and mitigate these biases. The bill could also lead to a lack of transparency in the development and deployment of AI technologies. This could make it difficult to identify and address potential ethical concerns. Transparency is crucial for building trust. The bill could erode international collaboration on AI ethics and governance. This could make it more difficult to develop and implement ethical guidelines for AI technologies. We need to be working together on this. The bill could also create a black market for Chinese AI technologies, which could be used for malicious purposes. It's like opening Pandora's box. And while the bill aims to protect national security, it could inadvertently create new security risks. For example, if U.S. companies are forced to rely solely on domestic AI models, they may become more vulnerable to targeted attacks or exploitation of vulnerabilities specific to those models. The severity of the penalties, 20 years in prison, raises ethical concerns about the proportionality of the punishment relative to the potential harm. Is the punishment fitting the crime? This bill could have significant geopolitical implications, potentially leading to a new AI arms race between the U.S. and China. It's a dangerous path to go down. So, what's the takeaway here? This proposed bill presents a complex web of risks that extend far beyond simple legal compliance. It raises fundamental questions about innovation, competition, national security, and ethics. Is this the right approach to protecting American interests? Are we sacrificing long-term innovation for short-term security? Are we creating more problems than we're solving? The answers to these questions are far from clear, and the debate is just beginning. This is a story we'll be following closely, so make sure you subscribe to stay updated on the latest developments. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this bill a necessary evil or a dangerous overreaction? I want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching.